What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Humm Baby Baseball channel, where we talk baseball all the time. My favorite sport, the most awesome sport that's always giving us something exciting. Either there's pennant races going on, or it's the hot stove and there's awesome trades going on and rumors and free agent signings, and it's just insane. It's just absolutely awesome. That is what baseball is.
That's not true!
Except for the last 2 years when it's been nothing but delays. First with COVID, okay, I cut you a break on that. And now, freaking a lockout. And this lockout is now in day 95. And are we making progress? Are we almost there? No, we are deadlocked. MLB could cancel another week of games soon as talks show little progress. This is Bob Nightingale, USA Today reporting, and it is not looking good.
God damn it!
MLB is expected to cancel another week of regular season games soon after negotiations Sunday today provided little movement toward a deal to end this 95-day lockout. We're going to be at 100 days. The biggest change Sunday was that the players' union gave MLB the right to implement rule changes with a 45-day notice instead of a full year, permitting a pitch clock, a shift ban, and enlarged bases in 23, but not an automated strike zone. So this is not actually good. Don't know how you guys feel about it, but now they can implement a rule change within a 45-day notice instead of a full year. Right in the middle of the year, then you know what? We're going to throw in this now. What? To go from a full year to 45 days, okay, you know what? I'm not going to complain if they can just come to an agreement, but they're not doing that, so I am going to complain. Yet, critical golf-sized economic differences remain with no quick resolution. As I said this from the beginning, money's going to be the main factor. They might argue about little other things, little rule changes. They're going to argue about, playoff structure, Of course, players want some things, owners want other things. But ultimately, they're not going to just not play unless it's over one thing.
Money.
We were hoping to see some movement in our direction to give us additional flexibility and get a deal done quickly. That's what MLB spokesman Glenn Kaplan said. The Players Association chose to come back with us with a proposal that was worse than last Monday night and was not designed to move the process forward. On some issues, they even went backwards. What? Oh my God. Still with the finger pointing, saying it's y'all's fault. We know the players are doing that to the owners, and the owners are now doing that to the players, saying that they are giving proposals that are even worse in some ways than the previous proposal. Backwards. I don't want to hear that word, but we heard that word. On some issues, they went backwards. Cy Young winner Corbin Burns is poster boy for the MLB labor fight. Simply put, we are deadlocked, he said. We will try to figure out how to respond, but nothing in this proposal makes it easy. The union strongly disagreed with MLB's characterization, saying it has already made major concessions. Of course they disagreed. What's new? They agreed to expand playoffs to 12, but not 14. I hope that stays that way, because there was talk just yesterday that the union is now willing to talk about 14, and it makes me think that'll happen again. I'm not convinced it's going to be a 12-team playoff. You might like 14 teams. A lot of people do. I personally hate it. I don't even want 12. I prefer go back to 8, but that ain't happening. That's just me. Don't get me wrong. If it ends up being 14, okay, let's just get baseball back again, and we'll see. What I'm really worried about with the playoffs is all these little rumors that are talking about these gimmicky things, talking about, which I'm going to get to in a minute, talking about a ghost win. Are you kidding me? I'm about to get deep into that, going a little rant about that, talking about how, that may be all in one stadium, talking about how you might get to pick your opponent.
What?
Wait, what?
That don't make no damn sense, though.
Allowing clubs to put patches and decals on uniforms and helmets worth an estimated $170 million. You greedy effing owners. There's not enough. I mean, when we say patches and decals on uniform, I'm assuming they're talking about advertisements. Okay? You got to be kidding me. If that's the case, I don't want to see it. But, is there not enough advertisements already all around the stadium? Everything, everywhere we look, there's advertisements, sponsors, commercials. We're freaking, just completely saturated with it. But we got to throw it on the uniform too. The Nike swoosh wasn't bad enough. Just when you get used to the Nike swoosh, now you're going to have to get used to the Geico Gecko as well on the other side. Absolutely insane. Here we go. Here's what it's going to look like. Little Brandon Crawford action right here. They also gave MLB the right to unilaterally implement rule changes, like I said, with 45 days. dropping the request to expand Super 2 arbitration eligibility class to reach free agency earlier at a certain age. They're no longer seeking the $100 million reduction in revenue sharing or a change to the draft system and agreeing to drop the request to eliminate non-monetary luxury tax penalties. So, I mean, no, I'm not. I mean, I hate to sit here and complain about some of these things because I know the players are trying to give, and hopefully get a deal done. So they're trying to say, okay, you can have this, you can have that. I'm not happy about some of these things. But I really wouldn't complain that much. A little bit, but I wouldn't complain a whole lot, just depending on how stupid some of these things are. But if they could come up with a deal and we get baseball back, that's really the most important thing right now. Later I can rant about some of this crap, but I'll also say, in what choice do the players have? The owners are not going to give them what they want, and so they're just trying to give the owners some stuff that they want. But ultimately, it's about money. And some of this stuff, is money related. They're still very far apart. That's what we're hearing. And they're making almost no progress. And more games are going to be canceled. And this is absolutely terrible. From yesterday, MLB Lockout Day 94 talks are set to resume Sunday while Max Scherzer backs ghost win format for play. Ghost win. Ghost win. If the players are backing this is bad news. At least I think. Maybe you love the ghost win. Maybe you want to go into a series where one team has to win more games than the other team in the playoffs. Unheard of in professional sports that I know of, and gimmicky as hell. Sounds like something out of the third grade playground, ghost win or something. Sounds like something you might hear in Dumb and Dumber or something when they're arguing over the you can't double champ, triple champ. You can't double champ, triple champ. No, quitsies, no anti-quitsies, no startsies. Stamp it. I win. No, that's a ghost win. But Max Scherzer favors this radical reworking of the playoffs, one that would have a higher seed in the first round of a 14-team postseason start a series, best of 5 with a 1-0 lead. Imagine going into game 1 of the playoffs, all hyped up, and you're down 1-0. I might despise that more than any other rule, including the runner at second base rule. I don't like the runner at second base rule. I feel it's unfair, even though I know both teams get it. But I just feel like so much can happen, and it's just not the way the game is played. You have to earn your way to second base. A little broken bat single or something, all of a sudden, game is over. I don't like it. I hate it. But this is even worse. And I get it. I get it that the team with the better record and gets the 1-0 lead because they had a better regular season. But if they're both in the playoffs, they're both in the freaking playoffs. I hate this. I really hate this rule. If this ever happens, and it might happen, this ghost win crap sounds like I said, third grade stuff. What is this? What are we doing here? What are we freaking doing here? And this pick your opponent crap that we've been hearing about? Oh my God. Pick your opponent? What is this crap? I'm sorry, man. Call me old school, man. Whatever you want. Call me what you want. But you know what? I've gotten off. The point is, baseball is going to be very freaking different when and if it comes back this year. It's going to be so much to talk about, and not just about, because while we're talking about all these rule changes in the new CBA, if it ever comes to fruition this year, there's also going to be 8 million free agents signing all over the place. There's also going to be trades going on. It's going to go insane, not to mention spring training is going to start immediately. It's going to be wild. Freaking wild. I'm talking 24-hour streams just to try to cover everything. Is going to be nuts if it happens. And it really shouldn't be that way. It's going to be way too much. But what choice do we have? Right now, let's hope this thing gets figured out. I'm just giving you my thoughts. If it means we get baseball back, will I take the 14-game playoff with the ghost win and the pick your opponent? Good Lord, man. I guess if that's the only way we get baseball back, I guess I'll take it. But I'm telling you right now, not a fan at all. But rant over for today. You guys have a great day. Let me know what you think. What's going on with the lockout? No progress at all. Who you sign with right here. I'm at the point that, you know what, the owners, you guys are the absolute billionaires. I know you got that way by being greedy as all hell, but give the players what they want and calm the hell down on all these rule changes and try to put more teams and screwing up the game of baseball just so you can get extra couple dollars in your pocket. You guys are the greediest mother effers. Get it figured out. That's all I can say. Get it figured out. Get it figured out, or baseball's in big trouble. Baseball's in big trouble as it is. You see any young kids watching baseball, playing baseball, trading baseball cards? I don't. Talk to y'all next time.